What is up, Mako Madness fans? We are here at the Universal Orlando Resort again. This is the second time we've been here this week, but we have some new development with the different projects, so let's go check it out. Hello, fully completed vertical loop. As we can see right there, the very top portion of the loop has actually been put on, and we're gonna head inside the park now and get a much better view, of course. Hello, big crane. This guy is back. He was here when they were actually deconstructing the ride. But the big crane is back on site so they can finish the rest of the Cobra roll and other sections of the ride. And our much closer view of that ginormous crane that is on site now. Again, same one as before that was here when they were taking the ride down. But it's back now. Now we're standing directly underneath the completed vertical loop, and I don't remember it being this close. I know it was really close to the pathway, but it won't be too much longer before we see trains running on the course. And our nice little side profile of the ride now, of course. Completed loop. And another view of that giant crane, of course. But everything's looking really good. And of course our best view of the construction site is over here near the lagoon, and we can see again all the footers are just the same, waiting for track and supports, but we have that giant crane right there looming over the entire construction site, and that bad boy is complete, of course. And looking back, we do have another crane that's on site, probably to help lift the crew members while one piece of track is in the air, or two. And of course we still have those I-beam supports, which again, as far as I know, are pretty new for B&M coasters. I haven't seen them on any others except for maybe Valraven. And then we have the other guys that are right there also. But it looks really good. And of course, I'd expect more track to be placed probably in the next week or so. I don't think anything else is going to go up by this weekend's end. And we do have track that's on its way from Ohio. I just saw some photos. So we should be getting some more deliveries to the park very soon. So they're just waiting for the supports and track. But like I said, we see them there. And all the other footers around the area have them. Except for that guy. That guy's different. But even over there, like I said, more of them still have those washers. And those guys are standing guard of it, of course. One of the harder things to actually see, even though we can get a really good view with this zoom on this camera, that is the old Hulk track right there inside. And it's all covered up. Alright, something to show you for Kong is we have some fans that are installed. And I know that's really super exciting, of course. But it is good news to note because, one, that means we're getting that much closer to opening. If they have this kind of stuff that's being put up, that means we should have guests in the queue line very soon. However, this area right here is actually for an extended queue and is not part of the main queue line. But so glad to see we're going to have some sort of fan so people aren't passing out and dying. And I know it's pretty damn near hard and impossible to see, but we have a ride vehicle that is testing right there, guys. So good thing to see. Kong is actually testing during the day. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon right now. So even in the heat of the day, we're still running the ride. From the observation deck, we can of course see the Kong ride vehicle. Woo! Second time we've actually seen this now. We did see it do the test just a little second ago, but it looks like it stopped on the course. We do have Creative out there checking it out, but we can get a really nice top view of the ride. That blue tarp is still over the front of it. We'll see if it makes some more runs. Something else I wanted to point out, since I did see it in the comments of our first exclusive Kong test video, The seats themselves look like they have some decent leg room. It's not a whole bunch, but you're not going to be super cramped in these seats. But there are a bunch of different rows, so we should have a very, very high capacity on this. And the ride had been stalled for about maybe 20 minutes or so while they checked out some stuff. But we do have the ride vehicle back in motion. As we can see it there going behind that rock wall. And now appearing right in front of the entry gates. Again, we still have that blue tarp on there. And we can't really see inside the driver's compartment too much. I don't see anything yet. Screamscape had a interesting rumor about an animatronic that possibly could be in there. I could see that very much happening. But until then, we just got the ride vehicles testing with blue tarps. Just like that, as quickly as ride testing started, it looks like ride testing has stopped. They put up a barrier as well as a rope in front of the main entrance for the ride area, so I do not think it's going to be doing any more tests, at least while the park is open, but I'm glad we at least got to see it. Again, more theming work and other just general work is going on outside of the Kong area. And one thing I did want to note is I was actually informed this is going to be a merchandise kind of kiosk, so there should be shirts, keychains, hats, all that sort of stuff. So that's what that is over there. We're going to walk around and show something else also. And the other tent that we have over here to the left of the entire site does have some new signage that has been put up inside. And if you can read that, it says the Mess Tent. So it's going to be a little food kiosk, probably with some drinks, maybe apples, bananas. I don't think it's going to be a full service, you know, meals and everything, but they should have some snacks at least with this kiosk. Something real quick I wanted to talk about before we wrap up today's update is this building right here, which used to be the NBA City Restaurant, and it was shut down several months ago. And it's just been getting renovations, things like that, you know, trying to bring it back to life in a sense. But what's been rumored, not confirmed through official Universal or anything else like that, is that this may be the new WWE Hall of Fame location, which could also be a restaurant as well. And imagine all the different names that you could do for food. I actually thought of one like the Stone Cold Steve Austin Ale, or rock bottom fries, I don't know, something like that of course. But if this does end up being a WWE Hall of Fame and restaurant, we're gonna have updates for you. So starting now, even though this has been going on for a while, we'll have updates. Well guys, that is going to do it for our Universal Orlando Resort update. More specifically, Islands of Adventure, of course. And we saw Kong testing, which awesome stuff to see. Second day that we've actually seen it. I didn't see any other websites out there, so I guess we got exclusive coverage of it again. And Hulk itself has the vertical loop all complete. And it's been a monumental week even for us at Mako Madness, guys. We hit 200,000 views this week earlier and over 1,900 subscribers. So I cannot thank you guys enough for following what we do. And if you want to see more updates and like what we do, follow our Instagram, our Facebook, and our YouTube page at Mako Madness, and I will see you out on the Midway.